Hey there, I hope you're doing good. I've had a few days off. I wasn't feeling well and keep trying to fight something, and I don't know if I'm winning or not, but I'm back in the studio. So I am going to do more of an ocean pour today, a little bit like a wave. I love to do the waves, and so I'm using Deco Art paints, and everything is mixed 1-to-1 with Oatrol Easy Flow. OatrolUSA.com is where you can find it, or on Amazon. It's a European company. It's a lot like Floetrol. It's just made in Europe, and it's especially for the people that cannot find Floetrol outside of the United States. That's why I use it. They also graciously give me free product to demo for you. So that's another reason why. And I have one color left to mix, and I was just going to mix it up here in front of you, 1-to-1 ratio. And then if it needs water, I add it after I've mixed the pouring medium, which is the Oatrol or Floetrol, in with the paint. So you want to mix your pouring medium in with the paint first to make sure it binds together, and then you add water at the end to get it to the consistency of like warm honey running off of a stick. This is, I've got a couple of really pretty colors. I'm not sure how the pour will turn out, and I don't think I'll use a lot of this one, but I do love this color. It's a metallic, and it's a little bit thick, so I'm adding just a little bit of water to it. I've actually had to add water to all of my Deco Art paints today, which is kind of unusual, and it must be because the Oatrol is just a hair thicker than Floetrol. So I think that's really the only reason why I've had to add any water. And whenever you see a lump on your stick, make sure and try to get it off, and don't keep it in the paint because it will come back out on the canvas to haunt you later. One other quick trick I wanted to show you. This is an Arteza 12 by 12 canvas panel. You can still see the label. It's got the plastic on the canvas, and I used it as a flat surface that's hard to do leftover paint pours on both sides. But what I noticed today, when I was going to take the plastic off the canvas, you don't need to do that. You just peel your paint right off of the plastic. Is that not too cool? So here are two paint skins. That one and that one. You can even see the backs, which are really kind of cool because they're super shiny on the back side for some reason. I don't know why the front doesn't end up shiny, but the back side ends up super shiny, and there's different patterns even on the back side that are really super cool. And so I was just going to show you. I probably shouldn't have put my gloves on because it makes it harder for me to get my fingers, but see on the underside there, those beautiful colors, and there's some metallics in there. Either side is really pretty. And then see, I've got all this on this side as well. You just need a fingernail to start the process. And obviously where the paint touches the other paint, it's going to dry together, so you have to pull them apart. And you cannot let your paint skins fold over and touch, because if they do, they will stick permanently. But look at that, even on the other side, it's really super cool. So I take these and I use these for skins for jewelry. I could even take this out, cut out a 3x5, put it in a picture frame, and paint something on top of it. There are so many options. The sky is the limit with paint skins. You can use them on other paintings, stick them on other paintings. I've never done that. That does not really appeal to me, but I know that people do that. Look how different the underside looks from the top side. You see that? Super, super cool. See, I knew that one would be pretty too. It was swiped or something. I can't remember what I did with it. So my last skin, so I can take this board that still has the plastic on it, this canvas panel. See, it's ugly on that side, but there's some interesting things going on with that side. See, it says Arteza 12 by 12 canvas panel is covered with plastic, and I can use this over and over again for skins. So I'm going to remove these. I'll be right back. I went ahead and pulled out my squeeze bottle with the navy blue in it. It's more of a Prussian blue, I think. Prussian blue has a little bit more of a turquoise, deep turquoise blue in it. It's really, really pretty. So I might throw in just a little bit of it, but not a whole lot. Now on these puppy pads that I'm using, and of course down here is butcher paper, but on this puppy pad there is a plastic side and then there's more of a quilted fabric side. The plastic side is good for your paint drips as well. You can peel your paint off of this as well. You cannot peel it off the fabric side. So I'm going to use a thin coat of white over the whole canvas. So I'm also going to take any drips on the side. Even I'll stick my fingers in the cup if I need to. This has no silicone in the white, but what I do is I just make sure some of this white is on the edges too, so that it's cohesive with the top. Make sure the whites are both the same color. All right, so I'm going to cover my white back up. So I'm going to leave a little bit of white maybe up here. I could even tell you what, we'll just try this. Put a thin coat of this, what is it, Calypso blue, and a little bit of this Sea Breeze. And I'll take my paper towel lay it on there and just drag it down. So there wasn't a lot of white up here, and that's why it was kind of sluggish. So I'm going to put a little bit more white up here. I'm just going to take my fingers and kind of dab it, because this is not the focus of the canvas. This is just kind of like the background, the sky, whatever you want it to be. So I'm doing it kind of vertical. But this part's going to be totally covered. So I'm going to do a dirty pour that goes here. And I'm going to do maybe 2 3-ounce cups. These are all 3-ounce bathroom cups. So I'm going to fill one up first and see how it does, and then see if I need to add more or not. Forgot the navy, and I didn't put white in, so we'll see what happens. So I think I'm going to do another cup. I didn't use copper and I didn't use my gold. I totally forgot about them because they were in the squeeze bottles. That's okay. So I'm just giving it a few minutes to sit. That's what I like to do with OGX, is just to be patient with it and let it do its thing instead of trying to manipulate it too soon. I kind of want this dark navy area to go into everything else a little bit more, so I'm just going to scoot it with my knife. I don't know where my card is, so I'm going to use a Carrabba's card. So I want to very softly drag this up, and then there it is. I found my card. This is my Lucky Ollie's card. Okay. So now I'm going to take my card and very softly try to drag it a little bit up. Maybe I'm going to use my paper towel. I'm going to see if I can pull this into the white just a little bit more. You kind of hold your breath when you do this kind of thing. I might even stick a little, I'll stick a little pearl since I have plenty of pearl there. Not like that, but let's see if I can just kind of soften it a little bit. It's not too bad. Now, this is really pretty, and I'm going to try, let me see if I can kind of go under this pretty brown area. Try again with the paper towel. I want this to look kind of like the waves are crashing over a little bit. So maybe I'll take my credit card. I've got screening that I have, and what I like about it is very lightweight. I want to put a darker blue right in here. Kind of like the underside of the wave. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, but I'm going to see what else I can add to this. Don't know. So I'm kind of going to do the same thing in this area to give a little darker area right through here. Maybe I'll stick a little of the gold. Come on. So I'm going to try again this white. Okay, I don't like the way the white and pearl have intermingled, so I'm going to try to do a little bit better job on that one. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, but I want to see if I can do something with this. I'm going to try something here at the top. I'm just going to see. I don't want to shift that too much. I have to live with it the way it is. So not what I wanted, really. So I'm going to put a little pearl, a little white, when in doubt, use your fingers. Hee hee hee. A little bit of that pearly golden sand color. Just a little bit. It's really pretty. got some shimmer to it. I just get it to a point where I'm pleased with it for the overall piece. I don't expect perfectionism, but you know, I want it to flow, I want it to kind of be cohesive and make sense. You know, I just want it to feel right. So, you know, I just keep playing until I get it to where it feels right. It feels right. So I've got this wave coming, and a little bit, you know, even if it's just like you're looking at the inside of a wave and you're looking through the top part of it, the uppermost part of the wave, and there's just a little bit of shimmer of color right there, but a lot of light. And then you've got this little bit of metallic sparkling through here, down here at the bottom, which I love. I wish I had used my brass and my copper, but I totally forgot it and left it out, and that's okay. This is not supposed to be realistic looking, it's just an abstract wave. So there's the bottom side, the top side, and there you can see just a hint of the color, but not really a lot. And I'll turn it sideways here because I got some drips going on, but I couldn't get the end of the canvas all the way up to the camera, so I wanted to show you the bottom side of it as well. So that's it. I pretty much love it. Got some pretty drips going on here, so I'm going to see if I can salvage this part of the puppy pad and save it without messing it up. That'll be the key. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Check out all the links below, PayPal and Patreon, if you would like to give a donation. Occasionally people will donate money, and it really is helpful towards supplies. It does cost money to do this, and I do it because I love it, and I've been an artist for 20 years, but I want to keep on doing it. And now I have an overhead of a studio. So I am glad that you watched me today. I hope you'll be back for more. If you're a subscriber, click on the bell at the bottom right and you'll get notifications when I post new videos. So stay tuned for more.